Hi bestie, welcome back to Cozy Colouring Sundays. I'm so glad you're here because today we're diving into this super cute and cozy bookshop colouring page, and I'm just so excited to get lost in this little colouring page, following on the story from our little character. This is the previous page we did where they were at a bake sale, like a very fall autumn bake sale, and now they've stumbled upon a cute little cozy bookshop, and I kind of want to experiment with a bit of a grey scale colouring effect as well. Just gonna grab my protective sheet first, even though these pages are quite thick, they don't always transfer over, but just to be safe. So just popping that behind. And if anyone is new here, I'm Tulip. I just hope that this is a cozy space where you get to colour and chat with a friend every week. So grab your markers, get comfy, and let's colour and unwind together. I've got a selection of some colours I thought would be perfect for this page, and this is just from the Ohuhu 216 marker set. And I will leave my discount code somewhere on the screen or below in the description. So let's get started on this page. I'm just grabbing my pencil case. I'm going to draw a little pencil outline of where I want the glow to be happening on this page. So let me just get that. So it's going to start from where the book is open, so like maybe from like here, and I just like that, and also here, so we can kind of just do like that. I think that would be cute. I hope that's the level. I might bring this one up a bit higher and just erase this down here. I'm not sure if it makes sense to do the grayscale at the end or just as we go. I'll do my best to just do it as we go, to be fair. So that's what we've got. I hope you can see that a little bit. And to start us off, let's actually grab our yellow, and I'm thinking summer lemon. So I've got Y050. I'm just gonna do a little bit of that glow coming from here. And I might make it go further upwards. And then everything else will just blend from there. So starting with our main little character, I thought that they would be a nice yellowish brown. So I'm just going to grab that, and also deep orange. So the colours that we've got are YR260 yellowish brown and E490 deep orange. And I did mention this in the last video, but I'm so sorry if Ohuhu has maybe changed their colour codes, because I was having a little look on their website recently and it seems like they're going by a new colouring system, or maybe it was just the collection I was looking at. And I will go over the yellow with an acrylic marker, so for now some of the yellow might get covered up, but we will fix that. Going in with deep orange where the ears are. I'm just going to blend that into the yellowish brown. And then I might just do the grayscale as we go, to be fair. I'm gonna leave the colouring book for now. I'm not sure what colour will make that, but let's grab some of those grey shades. So to start off, I've got my coolest grey colour, which is cool grey and whatever that is, but that will be my coolest grey colour. And we're just gonna do that on the little boots. And then my mid grey colour is Cool Grey 5, so that's BG050, and I'm just going to do that all over our little character for now. And then just so it looks a lot more contrasted, I'm gonna go in with CG0. I have two Cool Grey. Okay, I'll ignore that for now. Let me just check the greys. Which colour did I grab? Oh, I see. Okay, I think I'm gonna grab the second Cool Grey colour I have. So this is CG2, and just try and add a bit of depth. Okay, I think that's fine. And just blend that with Cool Grey 5 from before. And with the lighter grey. And then I think let's move on to this little character and we'll take it from there. So for that little character, I thought it would be quite fun to do a bit of pink. So I'm just grabbing some of my pinks. So we've got rose pink and apricot pink, and I'm gonna do apricot pink for their little hat that they're wearing. And then I'm also gonna take that down to the little bag that they've got with them. Just being super careful to stop where the line ends. And then for their little outfit, I think a cute little purple top would be, or maybe let's do some blue jeans and we'll give them like a yellow top. Yeah, I think that could be cute. And the way I like to do it is I do the outfit first and then I colour the face in. So we're starting with lemon chiffon and we're gonna just give her a little t-shirt and also colour that little smiley face yellow, and then a line where the jeans would start. And a little sunset bag. I will do the rest of the sunset, but just there we go. And then for the jeans, we got PB9 Cloud Blue. And we'll do deep orange just on the little edge of the shoe that's within the color zone. And then for their skin tone, I think we're gonna go with an eggshell white. So we've got E090. I'm just gonna blend that in. So just anywhere where you'd see their little skin peeking through. And then to tie it all together, I'm just grabbing my black fine liner pen from here. Just looks like this. And I'm gonna add an outline where the clothes would be. There we go, and that looks really cute. And then we'll come back to our little character. Let's use cream YR240 just to add a bit of warmth to their ears and to their little face. I think that's looking cute. And then let me just use rose pink. I'm gonna add it to their cheeks. And their nose. I think that looks really cute. And then, oh yeah, I did say sunset bag, so let's grab light orange and chrome orange. So I've got YR070 and YR170, starting with light orange. I'm just gonna do that for the second layer of their bag. And then going into chrome orange for the bottom layer of their sunset bag. So that's looking cute. We'll finish the character in Grayscale now. And hopefully it looks the way we want it to look. So since it's quite a dark pair of jeans they're wearing, I may end up grabbing some darker blues, actually, not blues, some darker greys, because I feel like the greys I grabbed are a bit too light and it's not showing that contrast as well as I want it to. I'm just going to start with Cool Grey 7 and see if it will help to add some depth. And then we'll use that for the jeans. And I'll use Cool Grey 5 for this character's shoes. And also for their bag. And maybe the lightest grey I'd grabbed for this bit of their bag. And then when we're doing the grayscale side, we can go a bit more in depth with our different tones of grays. But for now, just trying to get something laid out. I'm just gonna grab a darker gray and put that in the bottom strip there. And the mid gray, put that in the middle strip. And I think one thing that will make it a lot easier is let me just use my coolest gray and go all over the floor. That's pretty much gonna stay that cool gray color. So I'm just gonna go all over. Oh. Okay, and I'm trying to think maybe anything else that I think will stay quite like a whitey colour. I'll just do like a really subtle shading over. And then I think everything else might end up being a bit of a darker grey. And I think this will stay on the lighter end, and so will this little book. Yeah, so we'll do that for now and then we'll carry on. Okay, so for our little table in the middle, I am grabbing light orange again, and we're gonna do this little book here. And then we're gonna use, I think let's do lemon chiffon for this book here. And also for this book here. And then we'll do rose pink, which is our 23 for this book here. And then maybe an apricot pink, which is RV320 for the book that's just right next to it. Okay, so I'm trying to do some centerpiece stuff first. And let's move on to, we'll do the inside of the book, this cloud blue color. And probably same with the inside of this one. And then just for a little bit of differentiation, let's grab yellowish brown and we'll do this little teddy character on the cover of this book. And then for the table in the middle, I think let's just start quite light for some areas. I'm probably gonna do yellowish brown just on the very top where there might be some light hitting it. And then we will take things a bit deeper. I'm gonna put these colors down. I don't know if you can see that I was holding a lot of colors in my lap. I'm just gonna remove this so I can have easier access. Okay, so next I'm grabbing terracotta and marigold. So I've got YR2 and YR5 and we're going to start with marigold. And I'm just gonna, that will be my main brown colour. So anywhere I kind of want it a bit shaded on the top here, I'm going in with that marigold colour. And same over here. And we'll also bring it down. And this is where I need to be super careful and just follow the curve. That we'd mapped out. And then going in with terracotta. Just anywhere I wanted to add a bit more shadowing. I'm going to blend all that out with marigold so it doesn't look as harsh. And then blend it out with yellowish brown. so it just looks a lot smoother. So I think that looks gorge. And for our little book stands, maybe let me grab the light mahogany, which is E060. So I think we need a darker brown. I'm gonna grab chestnut instead. So this is Y13. Oh, okay, it's very dark. It's almost like a black, but does the job. And then to continue the greyness here, I genuinely think I need to just take the plunge and grab much darker shades of grey than what I'd grabbed. So I'm going to grab Cool Grey 5 and Cool Grey 4. Should be back. Okay, so I'm back and we're going to do Cool Grey 4 and hope that's just a lot darker than... Yeah, perfect. Okay, I think that's looking quite good. And I'm just having a think if there's anything that I want to appear as dark as the table. And I'm thinking probably this bag, since it's quite a dark pink. And maybe these boots as well. And I'll probably also do this table here, since it would be made from the same material, and maybe the little mat on the floor. So let's do those little bits for now. I am realising that grey I put down, you can't even really see it, so I might have to go over it with a slightly darker grey. I'll just go over it twice. Okay, and then we'll do this rug. And then we'll probably just do this as well. And let's just do the bookshelf as well. Yeah, okay, I think that's looking good. And we'll see if anything needs a second layer later. But I'm just gonna put that over there for now. And back to the colour, let's do the plant in the back. So for that, I was thinking we've got quite a wide mix of colours, but I'm gonna do May Green. I also have Dusty Jade Green and Beige Green, but I'm not sure what I want to lean into yet. I think let's just do May Green, can't go wrong. So that's G170. Okay, I think it's fine. And I'm trying to think, what else can we do green? Let's do this little plant dangling down here. And we're going to use Dusty Jade Green to do the middle of the plant, and then we'll blend that with the May Green. And for this one we'll do it also in the middle. And blend that back again with May Green. Fab. And then for our tree, let's do light mahogany for the branches. And same for the little hanging plant. I think that looks very cute, very gorge. Let's carry on with the books now. I think this will really help get the colours in there. So for the books, I was thinking of just doing alternating light orange, chrome orange, deep lilac, what else? And I think also beige green. And maybe that cloud blue colour, or maybe either cloud blue or dusty jade. I think let's do dusty jade. So I'm going to show you the colours. So we're pretty much just rotating these colours, and also we'll do apricot pink in there. Or yeah, let's do apricot pink. So rotating through these colours, and I will try and have like an order for it, but if not, I'll literally just do gaps. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colours, and I think the best order to do it in is, let's do apricot pink next to okay, we'll try and figure it out as we go. We're starting with light orange, and we'll make that our first book. I'm gonna assume this is a very thick book here. So I'm just gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I hope that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then my 6th one, I don't know. Oh, sorry. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me get the other markers out just to make sure that's right. And then the next colour along, I'll do the apricot pink. So that will be colour number 2. And then next I'll do dusty jade green. And then it will be chrome orange. Oops, wrong side. And then it will be deep lilac. And then we'll do beige green. So it'll be this colour, beige green. I think that's fine. I do want to make it more pink, so instead of beige green, I think we'll land back on pink. I think that just lightens my selection up a bit, since I do think the blue already helps break things up a little bit. So I'm gonna just carry on doing that. So based on this, we would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'd leave 5 books in between. So back to light orange, and instead of starting with it, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then start with light orange here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll be orange here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna just. I should have ignored that. We'll do orange here and mess up the pattern a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it here. And do it here. And then after orange, we've got apricot pink. So after every orange, I'm going to do and then after pink, we've got dusty jade green. And then we'll do orange, chrome orange, after the dusty jade green. And then we'll do deep lilac after the chrome orange. Oh, I totally forgot that there's a bookshelf over here as well. Well, we'll pretty much do the same thing again over there. Let's just finish it up for this one here first. And then next we're grabbing pink, which is RV260. So now just literally for all the little gaps. And I think I'll make this little plant holder pink. Yeah, I think that softens it up more than when we just had the green, but and then I'm just gonna do the same over here. So we're starting again with like orange and leaving 5 in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't know why that was so hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. And then from there, we'll just do apricot pink again straight after that light orange colour. And then from, oh, did I do that right? Yeah, I did. And then our dusty jade green. And then from there, we're doing chrome orange straight after. And then it's purple, yeah, purple. So we've got deep lilac. And then that should just leave us with one gap for our pink colour. And then we've just got pink and we'll fill in the little gaps. And I think while we have that pink colour, I'm just gonna see if there's anywhere else it makes sense on the page. I was blocking the sunlight before. I hope that's improved the lighting on the video. I was blocking the sunlight because it was a bit too harsh before, but I think it's all good now. And I'm gonna add some pink, a little pink book here. And also our little butterfly. And we'll do a few of the post-its, a bit of a pinky colour. Yeah, I think that's looking very cute. Next up, let's do our little character and then we can do our bookshelves as well. So for that character there, I think let's do cream, if I can see where I've put it. I'm not sure where I've put that colour, or if I even grabbed it. Did I? I was so sure I did. Okay, that's fine. Let's just do yellowish brown. Actually, give me a second. I'm so sure I grabbed it somewhere. Okay, never mind. Let's carry on. So we're doing yellowish brown YR260. And I'm just gonna add a bit of that to this little character here. But I don't want to make her too yellowy brown just because that's going to be the same colour as her desk. So I think, let me be smart. Let's grab eggshell white, so that's E090, and let's just make her a bit eggshell. And she's gonna wear like a cute purple top. So I think let's give her a lavender purple top. So we've got P4, something a little bit different. I think that looks cute, and I'll just blend her face in a little bit with that yellowish brown colour that we had. Oh, I see where I put my cream. I put it in the pencil case. Here it is, YR240. That's what I originally wanted to do for her face. So we're just gonna blend all that in. Much better. And we'll also grab apricot pink for her ears and to give her a little blushing moment. I think that's cute, and I'll use that to do this little heart and this heart in here, and probably just some dots on the butterfly. And to be fair, we could do a little outline for this little stand. Gorge. And then we're gonna grab yellow green, which is GY4, and I'm just gonna put it on a few of the display items. And I think this little poster up here as well. And we'll make it the background of this frame. And then carrying on, let's do light orange, so that light peachy orange. We'll do it for that little bulletin board that we've got going on here, so that will be the main colour for that. Okay, that's cute. And then we'll use chrome orange and do some like textured dots so it looks like a fabric. I might also do deep orange just so it shows up a bit more textured. It's not showing up too textured from my end. So I've got deep orange, and we're just going to do some little dots. And while I've got deep orange, I'm just gonna outline around our little teddy. Oh, I'll probably just do it for this little cat and go over it with chrome orange. Perfect. And I think I'll just go over this frame with that chrome orange colour. And then I'll go over the other frame with terracotta. Or should I do marigold? Yeah, let's do marigold. So we've got YR2. And we'll just go over the edge. Okay, maybe let's do terracotta to just get it to stand out a little bit more. I think it looks a bit too same. Yeah. And then for the little poster with the clouds, we'll literally just use cloud blue and we'll leave the clouds white. And for the smiley face, let's do summer lemon. I mean, yeah, that's summer lemon. We'll do our smiley face and a light bulb as well. And maybe let me just use it to do some shadows on some of the books. Yeah, there we go. And let me grab... I have so many colours in my lap right now. Let me grab beige green and we'll just do it for this little leaf inside here. So that was this beige green. And then we'll do yellowish brown for like the book casing. Just so it feels a bit warmer, and I'll probably blend it with marigold. So I'll go over this just to make it warmer. Let's do marigold. So that's YR2. And we'll just do it with quite a light brush. And then for this tall bookshelf, I think I'll just go straight in with marigold. And then for inside the bookshelves, I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm thinking of doing cream just so it's not like super dark in behind there. Oops. I made like a weird noise with my mouth, guys, in case anyone's wondering what that was. I'm just gonna do this book I accidentally left white. There we go. And then just to create some depth, I'm gonna use deep orange and just do like a really soft line on the inside of the book shelf, just around some of the books. Doing it quite roughly, just to look like there's a bit of shadow. And I'm just gonna grab terracotta and do some very gentle shading on the bookshelf so it doesn't completely get rid of the marigold. I'm keeping my lines super thin. And I'll do that mainly for the lining around here. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. And yeah, to be fair, I've still got terracotta, so I can do this stand that's holding these cards. We'll do that in terracotta. And then let's do the walls. So I'd grabbed pale lilac, and I also have my pink colour, and I was thinking of kind of blending the two together. I'm just gonna see where my plain, yeah, there it is. So I've got these two colours, and I'm gonna have a little look at what it would be like to sort of create like a blend of them. Oh, gorge, yeah. So I'm just gonna do very random patches and blend the two colours together. Okay, I think that looks really nice. And for our floor, I think let's do deep lilac. Yeah. And there's only like a really subtle part of the floor you can even see, so just do it like that. And now back to our grays. I'm just grabbing all the grays again. I think for the books, let me just do BG050. And then we're gonna use, let's see, CG, that, actually, maybe let's do CG7. I haven't used that yet on this side. So we'll use that on the plant pot. And also on the backpack. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop there with the Grayscale. I might just, let's have a look. I might just try using my coolest grey again, just to help it stand out a little bit more, because I feel like the floor looks pretty much white, but I do want it to look a little bit grey. And then just to help my page stand out a little bit more, I'm gonna grab red for the book. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a red. Okay, so I've grabbed a rose red R6, and that's what we're gonna do for the book. And I thought it would be kind of cool to do the shoes in red as well, so that they're the only things in colour on this side. And then I'll do the hearts on this side in red, and then maybe just one book just so it feels balanced and not random. Maybe this stand. Yeah, I think that looks cool. Maybe even this little plant pot. Yeah. I think that's looking much better already. And I'm gonna grab my yellow acrylic marker and do my little strokes. Yeah, I think that looks a bit better, not great. And then we've got the jelly roll, but I'm using it in, I guess this is 10. I think this should be thicker, but I'm gonna do like little dots and sprinkles and like sparkles where the border is. Yeah, I think that looks cute. I'm just spreading it out for now, and then it will go a bit more detailed. And then we'll do it over on this side as well. Okay, I think that looks maybe as good as I'm gonna get it. I'll have a think if I want to add anything else, but I think for now I'll just add my little glow lines across little details. Okay, I'm gonna tidy up and then we'll come and close off the video. Oh, actually, no, not yet. Let's grab a red again. I'm just gonna literally color this hanging light bulb red. There we go. And I'm debating if I should get some like yellow around from like the light bulb. Yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, maybe just on here. And a little bit. There we go. I'm just gonna tidy up and then we'll close off the video. So this is what it's looking like. Thank you so much for coloring with me today. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more. I also read every single comment and do my best to reply back because you always leave such kind, sweet comments, and I just love our little community so much. If you want to keep this cozy coloring vibe going, you can always rewatch or catch up on any sessions that you've missed. Bye bestie.